Alright, and welcome back to the future of the game. I'm your host Richie, and this is DMRPG. No, I don't say that all the time, but it doesn't matter. This is episode 4, Double Vision. Let's begin. It's gonna ask me this every time. No thanks, don't need a goal. I already know. It's pretty obvious. I always check the hints anyway. Telltale Games. Presents in association with Universal Partnership and Licensing. Back to the Future. The game. Where is he now? Your life as a Citizen Plus.
Where am I?
Welcome to Citizen Plus?
Citizen Plus?
Oh no.
Citizen Plus!
This is bad. This is bad. Window. Camera.
Doesn't look like it's on.
It's on. They can see me? Shit. It's my stuff.
Someone's locked up all my stuff.
Why'd I put it in my cell?
I'll never get that combination on my own.
Intercom.
Make sure the McFly boy is prepped
What?
for his Citizen Plus treatment by the time I finish with my husband.
How is Citizen Brown?
I'm afraid it's worse than we imagined. He's gone completely antisocial.
Darn.
We're using every tool at our disposal to snap him out of it. But I fear that nothing short of a complete personality rebuild will bring our leader back to us.
And it's all McFly's fault.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
It's
One
squaring
teenage
something in his face.
hooligan has brought Hill Valley to the brink of ruin. Ah, well. Let me know when he's ready. I'll be tending to Citizen Brown.
I gotta get out of here and rescue Doc.
Yeah. Okay, how am I supposed to get Squawk Box? What am I squawking for? Let's look at the window. Oh, it's Jennifer.
Jen? Hey, Jennifer! I gotta get her attention.
With a guitar.
Martin?
Dad, is that you?
Who else would it be?
Where are you?
Back in the garage.
Oh,
What
you checked
are you
into that?
doing in the Citizen Plus ward?
Edna threw me in here.
She can't do that to my son. How can I help?
Is there a way I could talk to Jennifer?
Could you let me talk to Jennifer?
Jennifer Parker?
Yeah, she's in the room next door.
Let's see, that'd be waiting room beta. Got it.
You're all patched in, son.
Just checks
Jennifer.
into this game so easily, into this
Martin,
cameras
is that you?
so easily.
Where are you?
That's sound booth.
I'm over here, in the camera.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
Martin, aren't you in enough trouble already?
Soundproof phone?
Trouble. Jen, what are you talking about?
You know, with all the drinking and the PDAs.
Jennifer,
What?
what's wrong with you? You sound strange.
I used to be strange, Martin, but thanks to my first Citizen Plus treatment, I'm well on my way to becoming an average, well-adjusted teenager.
Citizen
Oh,
Plus.
no.
Oh, no. Jen, not you too.
They're all being taken. Why is your door open?
Why is your door open?
Now that I'm finished with my Citizen Plus treatment, I'm free to go whenever I want. I'm just waiting for the nice guard to escort me out.
Okay, what time is
Hey, do you know what time it is?
No.
You broke me out
Did
here
they
a
give you
time.
some kind of digital watch when you were done with all that brainwashing?
The Citizen Plus watch? I won't get one of those for another 5 or 6 treatments.
Rats.
Damn it. And it's turning people into
Jen,
robots.
this whole Citizen Plus thing is a scam. Edna's using it to take control of everyone in Hill Valley,
Yeah.
including her
To
husband.
make a perfect
You know,
world.
Citizen Edna told me you were having paranoid delusions, but I had no idea.
Snap out of it, by
Jen,
God.
snap out of it. This isn't the real you. I mean, it's kind of like the real you, but not like the real you in this timeline.
Wow,
I
that's...
know, it sounds crazy.
I'd never call you crazy, Martin. You're just sick. I should know I used to be sick too. But now I never want to spray paint a Buick or listen to rock music ever again.
Oh no, that's the worst thing ever. I
Could
already
you
know what the treatment's
hang around
like.
for a few minutes? It's nice to have someone to talk to.
I'll be here until the guard comes for me. Then I'll really have to tell him about how you're hijacking the cameras.
Oh,
No,
come
no.
on, don't be a narc.
I'm not a narc. I'm a good citizen.
Let's check the intercom.
Hello?
What?
Can I get some food?
Hey, could you get me a burger or something? The only food I've had today is a tofu dog.
Regrettably, sir, the rigors of the Citizen Plus treatment require you to begin the process with an empty stomach.
Oh, come on. That's just cruel. Why is my stuff locked in a cage?
Why is all my stuff locked in a cage?
In order to ensure that Citizen Plus patients don't injure themselves, their belongings are placed in a locked box until the completion of their Citizen Plus treatment.
Injure themselves?
It's a very intensive process. Some people can't handle it.
Can I take a look at my stuff?
Can I take a look at my stuff for a second?
Why?
I want to make sure my guitar neck isn't getting bent.
What?
Come on, man. My parents spent a fortune on that thing.
Fine. Back away from the door, sir. There. How's the guitar?
I guess it's okay.
Good.
Did you get that, Dad?
Dad,
How can I help, son?
I tried to pick over the guy's shoulder.
I tried to peek over the guard's shoulder to get the combination, but he's too tall.
Over his shoulder? Hold on.
What?
I may have it on tape.
Zoom, enhance. Zoom, enhance.
What?
The camera was high enough to see over his shoulder.
Yeah, I know.
Nice work, Dad.
The combination is 2 left, 8 right, 18 left, 32 right.
All right.
Hey, your guitar! I'm sorry I tried to throw it out.
Yeah, the guitar's pretty cool, but this is what I care about.
No fair making your dad all misty, son.
Alright, let's talk to Jennifer.
Dad,
How can I help, son?
could I talk to Jennifer again?
Sure thing, son.
Jennifer?
What is it, Martin?
You know
Don't
what?
go yet, Jen.
I wouldn't dream of it.
I have to play the guitar into it.
Okay, Jen, here's a little something I think you're gonna like. At least, I hope you still do.
Martin?
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin.
Why does it have an aux in? An auxiliary port.
Martin? What are you doing?
Sure, a lot of people hear that. I mean, her door is open.
What's going on here?
I have no idea, sir. I was minding my own business when all of a sudden a horrible noise started coming out of that camera.
Well, that's not right.
Yeah, well, neither is this. No one scrambles
Why does she have
in
a
my
hammer
brain.
box?
You hear me? No one. I'm Jennifer Parker, rock and roller. Oh, yeah, right.
What's happening? She's taking his pants?
Yeah. Jen.
No time for small talk, McFly. We need to get you disguised so we can walk out
Uh-uh.
of here.
She did take off his pants.
Calvin Klein underwear? Really?
There. How do I look?
Little short for a
Why does it fit?
stormtrooper, but it'll have to do. Come on!
Why does it fit? He was much bigger than me. Let's talk to Dad.
Dad? Dad?
Where did he go? Oh, come on, do I really have to press the door to actually get out? I can't just walk out.
Okay, Hotshot, what's next?
Okay.
We rescue Citizen Brown, get the hell out of here, and get things back to the way they're supposed to be.
Whatever, just as long
You have
as
to
I get
pretend.
to break some stuff. I've got a lot of pent-up hostility right now, you know?
Miss Parker,
What the?
Yeah.
I'm here to escort you to the lobby. Your father's waiting for you.
Now let's go to
Can
her.
you wait? I was hoping that this attractive young man could take me on a tour of the facilities.
I'm afraid I really must insist, miss.
Relax, Jennifer. I've got everything under control.
Really?
I doubt it.
Really.
Okay then. But first... Mwah!
Wait a minute.
What was that for?
For saving me, dummy. Let's go, officer.
You know, I'm probably gonna have to write you up for a PDA violation.
Don't bite me.
What?
Rock and roll.
Scent dispenser.
A giant air freshener. Weird.
That's part of the hypnotherapy.
I've seen that helmet somewhere before, but it never did that.
Yeah, I forgot what it originally did. Food tree.
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I can be pretty persuasive.
No.
No. No.
Don't worry, Emmett. It'll all
Don't have anything to put in the soda. No. Let's look at Tannen. Is he in here? Crack on the door.
Wow, they've really got this door locked up tight. I wonder what sick freak they've got in here. Ah! I should have known.
I gotta get him out. Get him out.
Hi, Biff. Looks like your intercom's busted. Just as well. It'd probably be just a bunch of swearing and mixed metaphors anyway. You
Come on
want out
now.
of here, big guy? Guess they don't work.
Eat your pill.
The guard says I'm not supposed to give you any food until you swallow your pill.
Ooh,
I'd never get my hand under there.
maybe I could use a newspaper on it. And then let's talk to him about the pill again.
Hi, Biff.
Eat your pill.
Come on, Biff, just swallow your pill.
That was just on the floor.
stop fighting it, darling. You're only hurting yourself.
Alright, we got the pill.
Biff spit.
It was off the floor and he took it. Alright, let's put the pill in. Where is it?
Hey,
Soda.
is that a public display of affection over there?
What?
Sorry, it was just a shadow.
Stop goofing around and get back to work.
I don't
Yes,
think that
sir.
pill is dissolves in soda fizz stuff. What's it supposed to do anyway?
Jeez, what have they been feeding Biff? Horse tranquilizers? Who, me? I mean, me?
Yes, you. As you can see, that slacker of a technician is sleeping on the job again. Please be a dear and tend to the Citizen Plus control panel, will you?
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Okay, Doc, I'm in. Now, how do I get you out of here without turning you into a vegetable?
What's the
We'll
god
be
doing?
out for a while.
Control panel.
Jeez, where's the off button on this thing?
There is no off
Hey,
button.
an equalizer. At least, I think it's an equalizer.
An equalizer? Really? Volume slider, optics, olfactory, gastrosensory.
Are you having problems with the controls, citizen?
Optics.
Okay, that's the gas. Tactile. What's olfactory?
Olfactory. I think I know what that means.
Aha!
What the?
Looks like the aroma tanks have clogged themselves again.
Oh, thank you. I hadn't noticed that. Come on, make yourself useful.
They're gonna fix it.
I'm sorry about the delay, dear. This'd go a lot easier if you just gave up this madness about time machines and altering the past. You should concentrate on the future.
There is no future.
no future for us.
You won't think that in a few more hours.
And,
Alright.
Please, think about the consequences of your actions.
Gastro.
Me? You're the one threatening the social order of Hill Valley with your crazy time machine talk.
This should do
Gastrosensory.
No, probably not. Tactile.
Tactile.
Sorry.
Volume.
Volume. Finally, a word I can understand.
Volume of what?
Okay, that moved him a few inches. Maybe I can blast him right out the door.
Where's Martin?
Don't worry, dear. After we're done repairing your damaged mind, we'll fix young Mr. McFly, too.
Let's just boost this up. It means get ready, because I'm about to blast you into outer space. Okay, where's my guitar? Here's my guitar. Okay, microphone. Oh, it's over there. Just put it away. I can't unlock the door for him.
When did I lose control?
Oh, dearest.
Okay. Should be fine in here.
Check. Sibilance. Sibilance.
What was that?
Why is always checking with sibilants? Just like I did with Biff.
Hey, Doc, let's get ready to blow this joint.
What was that?
That's your mind playing tricks.
You! What are you doing?
Get my friend out of here, you nutcase.
Okay,
Okay, that was a little less dramatic than I had expected.
you gotta play riff. Riff it up. Keep riffing. Come on. I'm telling you to riff.
I can't hear you!
I made him deaf.
Damn you, slackhead!
Oh my god, did the game crash? What? Oh, okay. Game always does that.
This is an Omega-1
Omega-1.
Potentially disruptive non-conformists are loose in the courthouse. Please return to your homes until the situation has been resolved. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. Oh, did we jump into the thing? We definitely jumped into the recycling. Was it recycling? Recycling. What was Edna doing to you? Well, I know what she was doing, but you know. What do we do now?
What do we do now?
Now we wait for the guards to clear out so we can make a break for your time machine.
Hey, it's my mom. Hey,
Don't talk to her. She could give us away.
Where is the DeLorean anyway? You know where it is.
where is the DeLorean anyway?
I had the wreck towed to my secret lab near Clayton Ravine.
Clayton
Oh,
Ravine, as in Clara Clayton?
Why? Is that significant?
Well, Clara's kind of supposed to be your wife, so yeah.
Fascinating.
I see.
Shouldn't we go help?
Once we go back and change history, none of this will ever happen.
guess.
Double slap.
What the heck was Edna doing to you back there?
She was trying to rebuild my personality from the ground up, erasing the parts she didn't like.
Harsh.
Pretty much all of it. There's my dad. Oh,
All right,
damn.
Dad.
Why'd you marry Edna anyway?
No offense, Your Honor, but why'd you marry Edna anyway? She's kind of crazy.
Yes, now. But back when we were first dating, her madness was tempered by an ironclad sense of right and wrong. At least, that's how it seemed to me at the time.
Public
Mom,
affection.
Dad, no!
They'll be fine. Once we repair the time stream, none of this will ever have happened.
I guess you're right.
You
Looks
think
like
that
the coast is clear.
it will happen.
Great.
And it
Let's
has
go
happened.
fix the
Oh,
DeLorean.
it will.
I'm afraid I'll have to
This
do
is
that
reality.
without you, Martin.
What?
It's just
Why?
a different reality.
Well, from what little I understand of time travel, if you help me rebuild the time machine, your presence in the repair efforts could cause some sort of temporal paradox after we return to 1931.
So what am I supposed to do? Just hang out here in Bizarro Hill Valley until you fix the time machine?
Exactly. But don't worry, if things work out according to plan, you won't even notice I'm gone.
You know, for a second there, you sounded almost as confusing as the real Doc.
See? We're making progress already. See you soon, Martin.
Good luck, Your Honor.
I'll just stay in this green
And
bin
you might want to stay off the streets for a few seconds.
for
Stay
a few
off the
seconds.
street. Citizen Brown? Emmett?
He's not coming back, you know.
What are you talking about?
Emmett, without me to guide him, he's almost useless.
What?
Before I found him, he was a miserable failure who never finished anything. But with me to inspire him, look at what we've built.
Well, yes, but you drove him to madness. You inspired him to do bad things as well.
Yeah, you've inspired him all right. Inspired him to turn Hill Valley into a bunch of uptight dorks.
I wouldn't expect a delinquent like you to understand.
Capable of doing great things without you. He built a time machine out of a
You think
DeLorean.
you've inspired Doc? I'll have you know that without you, Emmett Brown is destined to build a time-traveling DeLorean and a flying time train.
Preposterous. Emmett couldn't even build a dog feeder without me to guide him.
Yeah, well, he did that too.
Dog feeder? It was a particularly bad dog feeder, but
Not the only inspiration in Doc's life, you know. In my timeline, he married one of the sweetest women of the 19th century.
Sweetness. Yeah. Emmett needs discipline to stay focused. He's so easily distracted.
Okay, Your Honor. Starting to get a little concerned here.
Didn't even put the wheel back on.
It worked! Ha ha! 1 second I'm in the present, the next I'm 6 months in the past. Amazing!
6 months? It took you 6
6
months to
months?
repair the time machine?
6 months, my family fortune, and a sketchy deal with a gang of Libyan nationals. But it was all worth it for this moment. Ha ha!
Emmett, don't do this. You need help.
Oh, blow it out of your exhaust port, dear. Now that I've escaped into the past, your pack of divorce lawyers can't... Mark, how long have you been waiting for me?
A couple of minutes, maybe?
That's
Yeah.
curious. I set the repair time circuits to arrive only a couple of seconds after I left. Oh, well, I'm sure there's no need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits.
No, it's not.
Here,
What's this?
Something really bad
go for our
happened.
trip. We can't have you traipsing around 1931 in that ridiculous outfit.
Wait, our trip?
You didn't think I was going to let you erase the worst mistake of my life without my help, did you?
And don't want to come along?
Fine, leave. I'll ruin you, Emmett! I run this town.
There's no one here to run this town. There is no town. Prepare to stop.
Time circuit set for August 26, 1931. You ready to go, Your Honor?
Call me
Call
Doc.
me, Doc.
I knew it. Damn, the loading times on this game. My god. Always has you
This is where I
concerned.
last saw him. You, teenage you. You were headed this way, arm in arm with Edna.
Luckily, my erstwhile wife was never the type to kiss on a first date. If we work fast and stay focused, we can see to it that our relationship never moves beyond the hand-holding stage. Well, will you look at that? The old town theater.
You're supposed to see, what about it?
What about it?
I haven't thought about this place in years. The missus made me tear it down back in '71. Said the movies were corrupting the younger generation. It was all nonsense, of course. I spent countless evenings here in my youth, and it never turned me into a hoodlum. Say, remember Public Enemy? Why, you dirty rat, no good yellow-bellied stool? Never did manage to see Frankenstein, though.
No. That's why we're here.
That's what we're here for. We've got to get young you to see Frankenstein.
You can even watch it right
Of
now.
course. The film that was supposed to set off a chain reaction in my imagination, inspire me with a notion that would launch my scientific career.
You've still got no memory of what that notion was?
Oh, that was close.
How could I? It happened in the brain of a different Emmett Brown. An Emmett Brown now erased by the shifting sands of time. Luckily for us, I do know something about my own brain, having lived in it for the past 70+ years. Once we get my younger self
that
inspired
glad.
by that movie, nothing will distract him from his proper... Great Scott, will you look at that?
What's happening?
Town square?
It's just like I remember it, only dirtier. Oh, the old courthouse.
Come on now, Doc. You need to go inside and check it out.
Yeah, he's reminiscing.
First rule of time travel, Doc. Never allow your other self to catch sight of you. It can cause reality to collapse or something.
You mean?
Right behind you. Don't peek. Go on.
Oh, it's
Let
young
you know
him
when you're
anyway.
gone. And don't forget, you're Carl Sagan,
The billions and billions guy?
the suspected arsonist.
Huh?
Just go with it.
Billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions. I don't know. Oh my god! Just faced through that piece of wood. Hello, Emmett. It's me,
Michael, you do show up at the oddest moments. Where have you been hiding?
In a mental reconditioning facility.
Oh, you know, here and there. You're a little hard to pin down yourself. I went looking for you last night, but...
I believe I was off entertaining a beautiful lady. You know, I never really got a chance to thank you.
Well, I'm sure you would have escaped Kid on your own.
Kid? Oh, sure, I'm grateful for that, but no, I'm talking about Edna. It's funny to think of now, but until that crisis, I actually thought Edna and I disliked one another. Imagine!
Trust that first impression.
Yeah, well, sometimes first impressions are right. The thing is, you shouldn't let Edna distract you from, you know, the business at hand. Finishing your project for the expo and going to see Frankenstein.
Oh, I'm far too busy for movies these days.
But,
And as for my project, it's practically done.
The rocket car?
The rocket car? Boy, are you out of date. I've junked a rocket car.
But...
more trouble than it's worth. I'll never figure out a propulsion system that does what I want it to do. And besides, its social utility is practically non-existent.
Social utility?
Social utility? Since when do you care about...
The mental alignment meter is a much more worthy project.
The what?
It was Edna's idea, and she's really been cracking the whip to get me to complete it in time for the expo.
Emmett, I'm a little confused here.
What's going on here?
What day is it?
Why, it's opening day. The opening day of the expo. Which reminds me, I'd better skedaddle back to the lab.
Wait a minute.
If Edna catches me dawdling, there'll be heck to
Well,
pay.
month
Catch you around,
late?
Corleone.
October 12th. Doc?
So the time circuits are way off. Way off. Way off.
Come to think of it, it is a bit brisk for August.
Oh, we're 2 months late. The expo's about to start and teenage you is already in over his head with Edna.
I always did have a tendency to plunge in.
It's more like 1 month.
Let's plunge into the DeLorean and get to the right date.
No, it's
Just
hard.
a few extra days.
Remember how I was late picking you up in
weeks.
86?
Yeah?
That should have been a tip-off. Something is horribly wrong with the time circuits, and the problem appears to be getting worse. If we try to jump now, we could find ourselves stranded in the Cenozoic age. Or worse, the Mesozoic.
You're stuck?
For the time being, I'll look into the problem and see what I can do. In the meantime, you can go to work on the other problem.
Right. I'll go to the lab and see if I can talk
Probably
teenage
too
you
late.
out of...
Possible. If young me is already as infatuated as you say, you're not going to be able to talk him out of anything. Believe me, I remember. Better to focus on the more clear-headed half of the couple.
Edna, where can I find her?
Where do you think? I'll drive.
Expo.
The DeLorean should still function adequately as a means of conveyance in the first 3 dimensions.
The first 3 dimensions. What about the 4th? Oh man, we live in 4D. 4D. No, that's as much as we know right now. I say we, I mean me.
You were right. There she is.
Arthur.
Soon-to-be ex-future wife is nothing if not predictable.
Do I really have to talk to her? I mean, couldn't I just hang out until you fix the time circuits and...
Stop!
I'll talk to her. You better get the DeLorean out of sight before someone...
Hey, you! Quit blocking the drive! All Car of the Future contestants need to report to the North Tent.
Cars of the future.
Why not? Good luck!
At least somewhere to hide it. Arthur! What happened to Trixie?
Hey, Artie! Officer!
Officer?
Right. Don't blow your cover.
Will you please keep your mind on the task at hand?
Can't talk right now.
Alright, Edna.
Spell it Brown. It's not exactly an obscure name.
I still don't see it on the list. I'm sorry.
Oh, for the love. Let me try this one more time. This is the Hill Valley Science Expo, right?
First annual.
Indeed. The purpose of our fair is to showcase cutting-edge technology.
That's right. And
Is he
to
the
burnish
usher or
Hill
something?
Valley's reputation as a forward-thinking community.
And yet, you want to exclude the maker of the most revolutionary breakthrough of all.
It's not that I want to, but... Oh,
You're not on the list, you're not registered.
Mr. Corleone, you do pop up at the oddest times. What are you doing here?
Breaking up you and Emmett.
I need to...
Whatever it is, I hope you don't have to deal with Mr. Stonewall here. His sole function seems to be preventing people from accomplishing their business. Honestly, with him keeping the books, it's a wonder the Tannen gang got as far as they did. Have you seen Emmett?
Yeah,
Yes.
just now, in the town square.
Oh, then you've heard all about his big breakthrough, the mental alignment meter. Isn't it exciting? And to think, he didn't even realize the import of his discovery until I pointed it out to him. I've never known anyone like him, so oblivious to his own potential.
I kind of wanted to talk to you about Emmett and his potential.
Funny, I didn't spot it myself at first. In fact, for the longest time, I thought I
she's
didn't
droning
even
on.
like him.
Yeah.
First impressions are telling.
Well, you know, those gut instincts are important. If you disliked him right off the bat.
Oh, but I didn't know him then. Now I know him inside and out.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
but
I appreciate your concerns, Mr. Corleone, but I can take care of myself. I know what I'm looking for in a man, and it so happens Emmett fits the bill to a T. That's Emmett Brown. Rhymes with clown, which I'm beginning to think you are.
Just a simple mix-up, I'm sure.
I've no doubt of that.
Alright, let's see. If you want to break up Edna and Emmett, you'll need to talk to Edna. Edna seems to be, but keep at it. Okay.
You said that Emmett fits your bill of requirements for a man.
Yes?
What happens
What
if
would
he's
that
not a
list be
man?
exactly?
You'd
He's
make a
in
good
fact a
reporter,
woman.
Mr. Corleone, you know that? Well, his physical appearance for one thing. Emmett may not be Clark Gable, but he cleans up surprisingly well.
When did I
I
get
gave him my grandfather's white
pencil and
suit
paper?
to wear at the expo. Oh, you should see him in it. He looks positively radiant.
Looks good in a suit. Got it.
And he's completely devoted to me. That's important. I've got no time or tolerance for playboys.
Faithful as a Labrador. Check.
Thirdly, and most important,
Yes?
well, his mind, of course. It's brilliant, and it's virtuous through and through. His own mind map shows him to be a model citizen.
Model
Good brain.
citizen.
I see. And if it turned out that you were mistaken about any of these qualities,
Say, what's your game?
just curious, just trying to understand the female mind.
Well, understand this. I'm not some faint-hearted girl who'd run away at the first hint of trouble. I've made a big investment in Emmett. Not money, but I've sunk all my ambitions into him. I'd have to be thoroughly disillusioned before I'd call it quits with Emmett. Got it?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Now, Mr. Cub Reporter, is there anything else?
Emmett's a chick magnet. What's a mental alignment meter anyway?
What the heck is this mental alignment meter of Emmett's?
Oh, it's an absolutely revolutionary invention! Measures a person's affinities, what he's attracted to, what he's repulsed by, that sort of thing.
Interesting. And it really works.
Oh, I see.
Of course! What's the point of inventing something that doesn't work? Or, anyway, it works well enough for my purposes.
Rather hard for me to picture Emmett as a chick magnet.
Chick magnet?
A guy who gets the girls, you know, motors running.
Motors?
Who makes them, you know.
You mean a chic?
Yeah.
Chic?
Well, it's a matter of taste, I suppose, but when he's properly pomaded and decked out in my grandfather's white suit, Emmett just glows. Makes my heart flutter a bit just to picture him.
Okay.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Trixie.
Hey, Artie. You seen my Oriole?
What?
You mean this?
Yeah, thanks.
She gets to come and go freely, and I'm forced to wait. I love it.
Well, are you wearing an aureole? Or I thought that meant something else. Maybe it does mean something else. I don't know. Let's talk to Doc. How do you screw up his invention of
Good.
his?
You're back. Give me the full report.
She says she likes you because you've got a virtuous mind, you look good in a suit, and you're completely faithful to her.
Damn, she's got me dead to rights. Well, they just have to find a way
Dead
to
to
change
rights.
her mind.
God damn it, I'm just
I'll be
too
here
perfect.
if you need any help. You need any help?
I've got a plan.
I think I'm starting to get a plan.
Good. Tell me. No, no. After all, it's my history we're talking about. If I learn how you're planning on altering it, my resolve may weaken.
What? Really?
Edna doesn't seem to care much for Trixie Trotter.
She never could get past the fact that Trixie had been Kid Tannen's maw.
But why? What's this expo all about? Well, I know it's about science, so don't have to care about that. Where is Trixie anyway? Street? Well, I want to go to the street. Anyway, take a look at
Brown
the street.
Place is on Riverside Drive. Way too far to go on foot. I wonder how Doc's coming with the DeLorean.
Let's talk to Trixie. What are you doing?
To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who... Oh,
Why aren't you
hey,
singing?
Kid. Say,
Why are you being a
aren't you
mascot?
the fellow who...
Got you to turn on Kid Tannen? You bet.
You look younger without your mustache. That was a dirty trick, making me think Kid had gone and iced Artie.
I'm sorry, but it was the only way I could...
Forget about it. I'm trying to. Yesterday's in the past. That's my motto. You gotta live for today.
Right.
Oh, that's
So what are you doing down
That's
here
good.
anyway? Do you wish to pull the levers that control the future? At the expo, silly. Technology for a better tomorrow and all that.
Oh, yeah, that's actually why I'm here.
What are you doing?
So, who are you supposed to be?
Don't you know you're Homer? I am
Homer?
Techni Muse of Progress. You can tell by the lightning bolts.
Must have
Isn't
slept
that
through
Flash?
that class.
I'm supposed to be a goddess-like. I'm the one who inspires all the great men who make the discoveries. And women, too. Leave us not forget Madame Curie.
I never would. So, you work for the expo?
Madame Curie, huh?
Yeah, ain't it a kick? I greet all the important guests.
One that discovered
and on
radiation?
the final day, I get to bestow the golden sundial on the winning contestant.
How's kid? What's the story with this expo? Help me make Edna jealous. Oh.
Listen, I've got a proposal for you. I have this friend, right?
No dice. I'm only seeing Artie now.
It's not like that. See, my friend's in a relationship with Edna Strickland.
Oh, poor schmuck. I wouldn't wish her on anyone.
Then you see where I'm coming from. He won't listen to reason, but I thought she might call it off if she thought he and you were,
Ah, you are an evil imp, ain't ya?
Sometimes a guy's got to resort to underhanded tricks. What do you say?
Sorry.
Ah,
Edna might be a pill, but if I play dirty tricks on every dame who disapproves of me, well, I'd play a lot of dirty tricks. Besides, such stunts are beneath the dignity of Techni, Muse of Progress.
Okay. Come on, help me.
look, my friend Emmett really needs help.
The one who's going out with Edna Strickland? You're darn right he needs help.
I'm not asking you to actually seduce him. Just make her think that you two have a thing going. It'll drive her crazy.
I guess it would.
So,
I wouldn't do that to another girl unless I was good and mad at her. And besides, it might tarnish my image as a muse.
see you, Trixie.
From this chamber of wonders, we bid you a fond adieu.
Fondue. Truck. They have a truck? Let's take a look at the truck.
It's not as nice as my truck back in '86. Jeez, I hope I still have a truck back in '86.
Not yet. Let's see. Trixie won't help, and Edna does something mean to her. Maybe talking to Edna about Trixie can focus Edna's natural madness in a productive direction. Alright. Edna! Trixie said some mean shit about you. It's about your face.
Back again, Mr. Corleone?
And you're singing.
What can I help you with?
I was thinking.
I talked to Trixie.
I found out about Trixie Trotter.
Yes?
Apparently they made her some sort of queen of the festival. Techne, the muse of progress.
They didn't. Well, they said this expo would give Hill Valley a reputation. I didn't realize this is what they meant.
What have you got against Trixie?
It's the idea of it. Allowing our city to be represented by a woman like that. I won't stand for it. As a socially conscious citizen, I demand you discharge that muse.
Trixie? What's wrong with her?
Oh, she's hardly qualified for an honorific post at a public event.
Look, lady, she fits the costume. She's an American citizen, and she managed to memorize all her lines. What more qualifications do you want?
Artie's getting mad.
Oh, these people are impossible.
Everyone's getting mad. You want to get Trixie fired?
Why do you want to get Trixie fired?
One simply can't allow women like that to attain positions of respect in society. It creates a very bad precedent for the future.
Well, you want to be the
But
muse?
try telling it to this poor sap. She's got him completely steamrolled. That's how they operate.
Is it?
Still,
Wait a minute.
I could get her discharged if I had the goods on her. No doubt a woman like that has left a trail of scandal, and I'd find it if I were still a reporter. But I haven't got time to do the legwork now. I'm too busy with Emmett and his invention.
No. You get her fired in a heartbeat?
So you wouldn't hesitate to get Trixie fired from her job?
If I had the goods on her. She's obviously got her employer completely bamboozled. The only way to snap him out of his spell would be to show him something really shocking.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Okay.
How about you? Have you got any questions for me?
No.
Then kindly let me pass.
I'm afraid I can't until I've located your registration form.
Oh, this is absurd!
Alright. There's this guy over here. It's frickin' cue ball, isn't it? Here's cue ball.
Hey, pal.
Oh, jeez, this guy again.
Funny, I was gonna say the same thing.
Shouldn't you be in jail?
Shouldn't you be in jail with the rest of Kid's gang?
I was, but then an opportunity availed itself and I
sang like a canary.
I prefer to think of it as exhibiting an admirable sense of self-preservation.
Now, will you be playing for Trixie later?
Will you be playing piano for Trixie later?
Nah.
Why not?
Cause little Miss
good at
Goody
it.
Two-Shoes thinks she's too respectable for cue ball these days.
You seem angry about Trixie.
You seem kind of angry about Trixie.
Angry? Listen, kid, me and Trixie go way back. I know stuff about her that even Kid doesn't know. Stuff that'd curl your socks.
Ooh,
Really?
tell me some.
Oh, yeah. And now to see her flouncing around the place, making like her stink don't smell, it just, well, it just cheeses me off, you know?
So what's so, toe-curling about Trixie's past?
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, come on.
No.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you something embarrassing about me first.
Like what?
I hijacked a train. My mom came on to me.
Well, under the influence of alcohol, my mom made a pass at me.
Ooh. All right, Junior, you win. That was pretty embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as this.
Is that Trixie?
Yep.
Is that a
She's
moose?
not wearing much.
No kidding. She did a lot of these artistic postcards a few years ago. I got a whole set of them.
Can I have one?
Have one?
I don't know. You ain't gonna do nothing bad with it, are you?
Hey, I promise. I'll only use it for the greater good.
Define bad.
Well, okay.
What's with your teeth?
Hey, what's with your teeth?
My teeth?
Yeah, they're green.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Seriously, about your teeth.
Seriously, man, what's going on with your teeth?
It's nothing. Nothing. Oh, crap.
What's wrong?
Drinking something? Eating something?
It's these.
Dr. Frinkle's algae cakes?
A crate of them fell off the truck while I was unloading it, and I just can't stop eating them. How was I to know they'd turn my teeth green?
Well, the algae part might have been a clue.
Please don't rat me out, Artie, okay? I really need this job.
No problem, but you better let me keep the cakes.
Sure thing, pal.
You ate the cakes. Alright,
Hang loose, pal.
I really know why he's horny.
Talk funny, mister.
Hey, Artie! Artie! You son of a bitch! Wait a minute. Can I actually give her the cakes? You want a cake, Trixie?
How about an algae cake?
One doesn't normally think of algae as a dessert item, but, what the hell? Well, it's got a very, unique flavor.
Well, at least her teeth are green. Let's take a look.
To all who approach these hallowed halls. What's cooking?
Ideas. Up here.
You know what?
See you, Trixie.
Don't
There's
be
nothing.
a stranger.
You know what? Let's give Edna some algae cakes.
How about an algae cake?
Don't mind if I do. Not bad. Algae, you say? I'm going to suggest
Her
that they
teeth are
add
green.
that to the menu at the orphanage.
Let's give everyone algae cakes.
How about an algae cake?
Much
Right
obliged.
behind.
That was different?
Everyone's teeth are turning green. Let's do it.
How about an algae cake?
Guess I am feeling a bit peckish. Where the hell did you get that crap?
The expo.
Alright, one more. Doc, one algae cake. Wait a minute. Did it just say Arthur McFly? Oh yeah. I forgot my own name for a second. My name's Marty. Hey Doc, want an algae cake?
How about an algae cake?
Ugh, that tastes exactly like the sludge that Edna was pumping into me back in the Citizen Plus ward.
Interesting. Anyway, let's show Edna scandalous postcard.
You might want to take a look at this.
Why in the world would I be interested in... Oh, what have we here? Oh, sir! Mr. McFly! It appears your muse has been inspiring more than progress.
Trixie? Oh, no, no, no. What are you doing with a dirty postcard?
What is she doing in a dirty postcard? I swear, Mr. McFly, if that doesn't convince you that Trixie Trotter is unfit to represent Hill
I
Valley...
don't need you to lecture me about who I can or can't hire, Miss Strickland. Trixie's darn good at what she does. I don't care if she was once the winsome wench of Winnipeg. Her past doesn't matter to... Trixie?
What is it, Artie?
You know I don't like to pry, but what state did you grow up in?
Province, Manitoba. Why?
Not even an American.
See, darling, the charter specifically states that the Expo's hostess must be a U.S. citizen, so if you're really a Canadian...
I'm being
She's
fired?
Canadian.
You are firing me?
I don't want to.
Here, take it back. Well, I'm glad somebody's listening to reason.
Let's talk.
Oh. How do you want to do that? Hello? Yeah, you know, you do have to take off the rest of your uniform, you know? Oh no.
Trixie?
I'll do it. I'll make that blue-nosed Betty eat her heart out.
That's great. I got it all planned out. When Emmett shows
But we
up...
gotta do it my way.
Huh?
I'm no good with improvising, and I ain't gonna memorize no lines. But I was in this play once. The Parlourmaid's Predicament. I figure I could lift a scene from that.
Okay.
Only,
I've
I
never
need
seen
a few props.
Why am I not surprised?
Penis?
Furs, a big diamond. It doesn't have to be real, understand?
That makes it easier.
And something from this friend of yours, Emmett. Has he got a photo album?
I don't know. Probably.
Better bring it to me.
Furs, a diamond, and Emmett's photo album. And then?
Sit back and watch the fur fly.
Okay. Let's talk to, Doc. Got his name for a second. Gotta find these 3 things. I've gotten Trixie to help with my plan.
Good news. I think Trixie's gonna go along with my scheme.
Pursue whatever strategies you like, but please don't tell me the details.
Okay, where's the younger you?
Any idea what your teenage self is doing right now?
Unless I miss my guess, he's in the garage frantically working on his latest invention and cursing because he can't quite get it to work. Damn!
Damn. How's the
You
DeLorean?
figured out what's wrong with the time circuits?
Not sure. Possibly. It seems to me to be a simple wiring issue, but I'm double-checking to make sure. All the basic equipment appears to be functional.
Any chance I could borrow the DeLorean? I want to drop in on young you at the lab.
Well, I don't know. The time circuits...
Listen, I promise I won't take it to 88.
Even so, I'm worried about letting it out of my sight while it's still behaving unpredictably. Tell you what, I'll take it on a test drive 1 minute into the past. If it passes the test, I'll let you borrow it.
Holy crap. That's quick.
It worked. Didn't it?
I'm afraid not. In fact, the discrepancy appears to be getting worse. I arrived 6 hours ago.
Oh, too bad.
I didn't want to risk undoing any of the work you've done thus far, so I kept out of sight. But the time lag wasn't entirely a waste. I stopped by the hardware store and bought the parts for a chronometric analyzer.
A what?
A diagnostic device. See, I plug it into the time circuits and set them to cycle. When the green light goes off, I should have the data I'll need to understand the scope of the problem.
Hey, no driving the exhibits off the lot!
Bought a
Looks
light
like
bulb.
you'll have to find another set of wheels if you want to get to the lab.
Another set of wheels. Must be the truck. Hey, the store's open. Tent. Hill Valley of the past. Hill Valley of the future. Diamond-shaped prison. Diamond?
Nice rock. But I can't reach it.
But oh shit. Okay, there's a bunch of buttons. Truck. Diamond-shaped prism. Train of the future.
My
it's just
future
skateboard.
wouldn't be built so shoddily.
Hi, Miss Strickland. I was just...
Break what you like, Mr. Corleone. It's no skin off my nose. Just keep away from Emmett's booth. Speaking of whom, I better go see what's keeping him.
Nah, I'll check on him for you.
I'll go check on him for you. I was just heading there anyway.
No, you weren't. The last thing he needs is another distraction at the 11th hour.
But...
Tut, tut. Not another word. I've got the rest of the day all mapped out.
Miss Strickland!
I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. Heavens, you shaved off your hair, but Carl Sagan?
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
I'm not sure it would be seemly for me to be seen in the company of an alleged arsonist.
I think it may be in your best interest. You see,
I know what you're up
Let's
to.
go somewhere where we can talk privately.
go. I'll keep her occupied till you get back.
Okay. Let's checking out this thing. Diorama.
Press button to experience future Hill Valley, circa 1981. I don't think I've visited that timeline yet.
Nope.
I wish the courthouse did look like that in 1981. I wonder if that has a massage setting.
Just press the button.
The century looks bright for our fair metropolis. Of course, our residents will want to venture into the future and Hill Valleys will make it one Mother Nature to do her job. Could this be our venerable town square? An artificial rainstorm drains the valley perfectly through.
This is a nightmare.
Remains the same as ever. But where
I'm
are
out
all
here.
the people? Why, they're underground. A network
No, I want
of
to talk to
burrows
Artie.
extends a mile into the earth, giving future
Artie.
Hill Valleys
Hey,
10
Mr.
million
Shut up.
citizens
Man,
Shut up.
plenty of space to work,
Shut up.
play,
Undercover
and raise their
operation.
If everything
families.
goes as planned, we should be wrapping things
Ah,
up real
finally.
soon now.
Well, when it's time for me to play my part, just say the word.
Have you met Sylvia?
Why'd you have to go and fire Trixie?
You think I wanted to? It's illegal for me to knowingly hire a Canadian for the job, and I don't want to be in trouble with the law again.
You haven't met Sylvia yet, have you?
My contact person? Not yet. Is he or she at the expo?
I don't think so, and I'm pretty sure it'll be a she.
Yeah, I haven't checked, but I'm pretty sure.
Keep doing what you're doing, Grandpa.
Grandpa?
That's our, code name for you.
Oh, ha! Funny.
Yeah, just straight up let it slip. Train skateboard. I got a skateboard. List of Emmett's strengths. Got nothing. Let's talk to Cubal.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, good. He's back.
Now, what are you hauling
What
here?
kind of stuff have they got you hauling here?
How the heck would I know? Electro this, robo that, dynamo the other. It's all Greek to me.
Still
You
mad at
still
Trixie?
cheesed off at Trixie?
Yeah, but I'm more cheesed off at whoever got her fired.
Oh,
Oops.
stay out of trouble, cue ball.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Can I train skateboard the frickin' truck?
I'm not sure what good a train would do there. It's not as nice as my truck back in '80s.
The fuck am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to train skateboard Cubal?
I'm not gonna wave around my stolen property. Hey, buddy,
Oh, good.
have you heard from Kid lately?
We're not exactly on speaking terms these days on account of our varying degrees of incarceration.
Stay out
Okay.
of trouble, cue ball.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Need some new wheels? Yes. There's a familiar set of wheels looking out in front of the yes. Check out the Hill Valley of the future expert? Yes. Never dream of tracks and use it as a skateboard. What do you mean, just use it as a skateboarding? That's it? Use it as a skate. And this beats
Hang on,
walking.
Emmett. Hope you're ready for a big breakup.
No. I see. That's how it wants to do it, huh?
Emmett?
Tenant.
Thanks again for your assistance, Detective Parker.
Detective? What the hell is Kid doing here?
Nothing criminal, I assure you. I was just getting a mind map of Mr. Tannen for our exhibition at the expo. The authorities wouldn't allow Edna and I to stage a demonstration of the mental alignment meter with a violent felon, but this little baby is just as good. Okay, let's see now what's next.
I
Check
have
the
to switch
stew,
something.
sort the maps. Ooh, I almost forgot that.
Edna really is cracking the whip, isn't she?
Well, yes.
Have to
but
switch to my
she's got my
maps.
best interests at heart. Without her, I can get so distracted. Did she send you down here to check up on me?
Yeah, she wanted to come herself, but...
She's busy too, I know. Well, you're a poor substitute for Edna's lovely features, but make yourself at home.
Thanks.
No
talking about
thanks
her
are
butt?
necessary. Without you, I'd never be where I am now. In love with the woman of my dreams. And a mere 6 hours from my first public triumph as a scientist. Wait a minute. 6 hours? Jumping Jehoshaphat, I'm running out of time!
What's this, by the way? Let's take a look.
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I'd
What's this?
better replace it with another one.
Take
The
Kid's
mind of
map.
a degenerate criminal.
That's Kid Tannen's mind map, as captured by our mind map helmet.
You could tell he's a criminal just by looking at this?
No, but when it's fed into the mental alignment meter...
Weird.
Weird nothing. It's science.
Curious machine, stack of mind maps.
What's this?
The mind map cards from the dozens of subjects I've tested during the last few weeks. I've got to get them sorted before the expo begins.
Why?
Edna's got this grand scheme to catalog all of Hill Valley citizens by their mental alignment. Isn't that cute?
Not really.
Strange helmet.
How does the mental alignment thing work?
Here, I'll show you.
Hey!
The test subject wears this mind mapping helmet, which probes the brain by measuring fluctuations in skin conductance and electrical resistance on the surface of the parietal lobe.
Okay.
When I turn on the mind mapping helmet with this radio switch, the subject is exposed to a series of visual stimuli, intended to provoke a series of positive or negative responses, as indicated by these lights on the helmet.
Hey, is that?
As the responses
Trixie
are
Trotter?
reported, they're relayed
Wait.
to this special
They're all
typewriter,
Edna.
which prints out a punch card that represents the subject's mind map.
All I see is a bunch of holes.
Well, to you, maybe. But to our mental alignment meter, this mind map is nothing less than a peek into your subconscious. Observe as I place your mind map into the MAM.
Layabout. Is that machine calling me a slacker?
No, your own physiological responses did.
I'll be taking that. Thank you very much. I take it. I don't have it. Give it to me.
So this machine takes those little cards and tells you whether or not someone's a good guy or bad guy?
Kind of. Actually, the helmet does all the work. The mental alignment meter is just a glorified arcade machine.
Why not just go with the cards?
Edna says that people respond well to flashing lights and snap judgments. I can't argue with that. Every time I kiss her, I see flashing lights and lose all sense of judgment.
No kidding.
Where's my card? Where's my card, Emmett?
Hey, Emmett, got a sec?
Why, yes. In fact, I've got several.
It's 2 months. What's the new clothes? Let's go see Frankenstein. How are things with your dad?
How are things between you and your father? I'm kind of surprised he hasn't torn down your lab yet.
Well, he's still angry with me and threatening to cut me out of his will, but I'm hoping that the civic potential of my mental alignment meter will win him over.
Let's go see
What do you
Frankenstein.
say we take a break for a couple of hours and go see a movie?
A couple of hours?
Actually, it may be more like 70 minutes.
I haven't got a couple of hours. I still got all these mind maps to sort, and the MAM's wiring is still giving me fits, and...
I get it, you're busy.
Reno.
Is all this new stuff what you're showing off at the expo?
Yes, it's our mental alignment meter.
I already
Mental
know.
alignment meter.
What about the rocket car?
I thought you were working on some sort of rocket car.
Oh, the rocket propulsion system was far too unreliable, as that incident with Einstein proved. By the way, whatever happened to Einstein?
I wish I knew.
Anyway, I started tinkering with an alternate method of propulsion, but that was before things started heating up with Edna. Our conversations
Yeah, we
about the
left
possibilities of applying technology to
Einstein
social
behind
ills
again.
pushed my research in a whole new direction.
What's a mental alignment meter?
It's the most revolutionary piece of technology since the cotton gin.
What does it do?
It reads and interprets the subconscious desires of the human mind.
Anyway. Did you do this yourself?
Make a mind map of yourself?
Of course. Take a look.
Edna's right. You are a model citizen.
At least as far as my invention's concerned. Confidentially, this whole enterprise is a little light on the hard science and a little heavy on the smoke and mirrors.
I can't believe you invented all this in 2 months.
Well, like I said, there's not really a whole lot of inventing going on here. I just dressed up a $5 potentiometer with a lot of bells and whistles. But don't get me wrong, it does a remarkable job of telling whether a subject is currently liking or disliking what they're experiencing. But all the extra stuff about sorting out criminals from model citizens is mostly a bunch of hooey at this point.
You look busy. Why don't we talk later?
Sure thing.
Alright, I'll replace it once I find a mind map. I was assuming that I'll use my own mind map, but it's not letting me. Slide advancer.
Nothing happened.
Well, that button advances the slides during the mind mapping test. It only works while the test is running.
Alright, let's test it. Maybe I came into a certain mood. Stew pot.
Careful, don't let all the flavor escape.
Wait, maybe I should make him angry.
That's a can of used motor oil, rocket fuel waste, and assorted chemical sludge left over from my abandoned rocket car.
I see.
Gross.
Accounting doesn't enter into it, but it is disgusting. Would you mind disposing of it on your way out?
Sure.
On my way out, huh? I wonder why I could put it on my map printer.
What's this typewriter do again?
During a mental alignment test, it takes messages from the mind map helmet and turns them into punch cards, like the one for Mr. Tannen over there.
Seems complicated.
Actually, it was all rather easy to put together, once Edna gave me the idea.
Sounds to me like you should be working on harder problems then.
What? Sorry, I've got to get back to work.
Bell.
Ew.
Yellow. My god, I want it to go red. Photo of Edna.
It's a picture of Edna. Since Emmett's got the hots for her, I guess she's supposed to provoke a positive response.
Let's provoke a negative response. Generator. It's gonna make a negative. There we go. There. Now, next slider. This is a photo of John Wilkes Booth.
I know that. That's John Wilkes Booth, the guy that shot Lincoln. So, I guess he's supposed to be a negative figure.
So I want it to be a positive.
That smells good.
This is weird. Okay, next slide. Okay, this Officer Parker, I think. Green. Why the green?
It's Danny Parker. He's a cop, so I guess he's supposed to get a positive response from model citizens.
Negative. Time to negative it up. He's getting shucked up at the butt so much times. Really? You want to get shucked again? Doesn't he realize that something's going on? Who's that?
I don't know who that is, but he's clearly a Tannen, so I guess he's a negative figure.
Negative figure. And he's clearly a Tannen. Then slide advance. What the hell? I have no idea what he's doing. I guess these lights are random. Innocent looking child.
I remember that picture from Edna's apartment in 1986. It's a kid and a relative of Edna, so it's probably a positive figure.
So we want it to be negative. Oh, no. Generator. Generate some current up his butt. Let me shock you again. As you can see, this thing is flawed. How many more slides, by God? Is that Trixie? Oh, I think he did it for me.
Trixie. I don't think Edna approves of her, so I guess she's a negative figure.
It's time to advance. We've done it! It even has the name, by God! How does it even know? Oh, it broke it.
Hey Emmett, I think your mind map test is broken.
Oh, that switch just keeps shorting out on me. No time to fix it now. I'll have to take care of it at the expo.
Looks like I'm not going to be doing any more mind maps. I guess I'll test this out and hope for the best. This thing reads Emmett's mind maps.
Let's see what it says. Hopefully he doesn't notice.
Bingo! Now Emmett's mind map is as bad as Tannen's. Now all I have to do is swap this out with Emmett's original mind map and Emmett's own machine will do him in.
Alright, I assume I still have it. I can't... Oh, god damn it. I have to go all the way around, there. Mind map.
Okay, Emmett. Get ready to meet the new you.
Hey!
What?
I almost left behind my mind map card. We're gonna show it off at the expo as a rare example of a model citizen. Edna kill me if I forgot that.
Holy
She
crap.
might kill you anyway when she gets a look at that mind map. Once Emmett gets to the expo, I'll try to figure out how to get him to put his card in the mental alignment meter. But for now, I better concentrate on making Emmett a slob who cheats on his girlfriend.
Alright. Do they have fur here? Let's see. They have oil. Easel.
What's this?
It's the placard we'll be putting in front of our booth at the expo.
Okay.
The scientist that caught Kid Tannen?
A small exaggeration, but Edna says it'll attract investors. What do you think of the picture?
It's not so good.
You look a little...
Constipated.
What? Edna said I looked intense.
Intensely focused on taking it.
I get the picture. I'll have to find a better one. Unfortunately, there's a lot to choose from.
Oh.
Heavy.
Extremely.
Photo album.
Mother has been rather obsessive about photographically cataloging my life.
They're extremely heavy. Let's take that.
Hey, Emmett, I've got an idea.
What?
Why don't I take your photo album over to Edna so she can pick out your new picture?
That's a great idea. She's got a better eye for these things than I do anyway. Thanks, pal.
Don't mention it.
Yeah. Mind map printer. Gramophone. Record player.
I Don't Care by Trixie Trotter?
Edna doesn't approve of that sort of music, but I find it very soothing. Oh.
Oh well. Might as well make him happy. Alright, let's get out of here.
I've got to go out for a while.
I thought Edna sent you to make sure I wasn't getting distracted.
Oh, you'll be fine.
What? Grass? What the hell was that? Alright, I have to find some fur. I think past? This is where you should find it, right? Diorama, dinosaur, caveman.
Fur
Yeah,
is
some fur on it.
donated by Lamont's House of Ermine. At least they're going to a good cause. They're stuck tight in this tar.
Let's activate the diorama.
Times may be hard in Hill Valley, but our present worries fade into insignificance when we ponder our Pleistocene past. Is the wolf knocking at your door? Be glad he's not a Tyrannosaurus, king of the ancient lizards. And if you find yourself drowning in debt, well, you could be drowning in something a whole lot stickier, like the Hill Valley tar pits. This peek into the distant past is brought to you by Lamont's House of Ermine, reminding you fur is forever.
Okay, how do I get rid of it?
Press button to experience Hill Valley's primeval past. Okay, if this dinosaur is called a Tanninosaurus, I'm gonna... Oh, whew.
Tanninosaurus. Maybe I could use the can of oil to loosen it.
Don't want to get that covered in any mess.
Messy oil? Here on algae cakes. I forgot to give Emmett some algae cakes. Shit. Now, let's take a look. Oh. Okay, let's get back on the street. Supposed to mess him up.
How's it hanging, Emmett?
No time for small talk. I've got machines to tune and mind maps to sort.
Oh, this will be perfect. I can give you your algae cake. Come on, Emmett.
Hey, Emmett, you need a snack?
Desperately. What is it?
Some sort of algae cake. It's supposed to be nutritious.
Oh, I've heard of these. Oh, they better be really nutritious.
Oh, I could have just done that to get him negative. Oh, well, whatever. I have a can of oil.
Hey, Emmett, I've got a... Whoa! Whoops.
What the heck?
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Your suit's ruined. Edna's gonna be royally PO'd.
Wrong.
What?
When Edna gave me this suit, I realized that the probability of me keeping it clean was infinitesimally remote, so I spent a few hours whipping up this.
Whoa! What was that?
A chemical compound capable of wiping the grime off any surface.
Shouldn't you check his that
Make
instead?
a fortune.
Not anytime soon, I'm afraid. Due to an inherent instability in its molecular makeup, after 12 hours, the cleanser's component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-shredding enzymes, rendering it unsuitable for commercial use.
Wait a minute. Does that mean your suit's gonna dissolve in 12 hours?
Gods, no. The solution dissipates into the air after it's applied. But it does mean that after this batch of cleanser ages another 11 hours and 53 minutes, it would eat away this suit faster than 1,000 starving moths. And that would be a crisis of unimaginable proportions.
Why?
Because this suit belongs to Edna's grandfather, who wore it on his wedding day. Poor guy was gunned down just a few years later.
Emmett?
Well, enough wool gathering. Back to work.
I see. Cleanser shower.
That cleanser doesn't seem very portable.
It isn't, but this is.
A perfume bottle?
Yes. No. I mean, yes, it's a perfume bottle, but inside is a concentrated dose of my all-purpose cleanser. With a little luck, this should last me through the next 12 hours before its component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-destroying enzymes.
Clever.
Oh. I could get Doc to take a spin with it in the thingamading.
What the hell
and
is
he could
that?
age it.
What?
Sorry.
Every
I
single
thought
time.
I saw a tarantula.
Okay, he ate the thingy. And he has a bunch of it.
Oh.
Hey, whatever. Leave him happy. Let's get out of here.
What?
I was just thinking about the future. All that talk about Edna's grandfather made me realize something.
Please let it be something about lightning.
Life can be short, sometimes brutally so. So why not seize the day and grab your happiness while you can?
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
I was saving this for next Valentine's Day, but why should I? I know what I want.
Oh no.
Emmett, no.
I'm gonna ask Edna to marry me. Right now.
No.
Oh, right. I'll wait until tonight at the expo. It'll be much more romantic that way. Just think. By this time tomorrow, Edna and I will be engaged and will be the toast of the scientific community. And I owe it all to you.
Oh no. Let's leave. You reckon I could just spray this enzyme on anyone? Edna. Nah, I'm supposed to give it to, Doc. Don't spray him with it, my God.
I don't see
Wouldn't
any
matter.
stains on him. Hey, Doc. I mean, Mr. Sagan.
Excuse me a moment, Miss Strickland. I've got her neutralized for the moment. How's the plan proceeding on your end?
Found that gizmo.
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, what am I supposed to look for again?
A signal that it's done evaluating the time circuits. The analysis can take a while. Be sure to let me know when the light turns green, and I'll take her out for another test run.
Found this spray bottle.
I swiped this from Emmett's, your lab.
My
It's
anti-stick, anti-stain formula. I remember it well. I had high hopes for that concoction, until I discovered that it decays into a cloth-shredding enzyme after 12 hours.
That's what your younger self said.
Yeah. About my plan.
I think I'm starting to get a plan.
Good. Tell me. No. After all, it's my history we're talking about. If I learn how you're planning on altering it, my resolve may weaken.
Alright. You know what? I'm gonna put this inside the DeLorean. Hopefully it'll work.
It'll be safe in there.
Definitely not visible.
Doc said to tell him when the light on his diagnostic thingy went green. Nope, no green light yet.
Maybe I could change it somehow? Algae cake.
Nah.
No, I don't think it will work. Let's take a look. It's good for cleaning of all sorts of sticky substances. When you test out something, you're using algae on mineral. Why don't you try on proto-mineral? Oh, use the cleanse on the fur. Really?
Emmett's formula. Still as good as new. Never know when I might need to get some sticky substances out of some clothes.
Well, I suppose it will work as good as any. Caveman. Spray bottle.
It's a good thing I did this before Emmett's 12-hour time limit, or the cleanser might have dissolved the fur.
Yeah.
Let's slip out of those furs, shall we?
Alright. I have all the stuff for Trixie, but I want to put the thingy inside first. Yeah. Just pop this in here. And let's go to Trixie.
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
In
Well,
the puss?
It would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right. You got all the props I asked for? The furs and the diamond? And your friend's photo album?
Not all of them yet, but I'm working on it.
What do you mean not all of them?
I'm itching to give Miss High and Mighty an eyeful.
I have all of them.
Hey, Trixie. Are these furs good enough?
Well, they're a little ratty, but, they'll work. How about the diamond in the photo album?
I'll get them to you.
Oh my god, do I really have to do this one at a time?
I brought Emmett's photo album like you asked.
Let's see. Gee, he's not bad looking. In an egghead kind of way.
Remember, I don't want you seducing him for real.
I ain't a cradle robber, kiddo. Now bring me that diamond and we'll be in business.
Cradle rubber?
Voila!
Say, pretty snazzy for a phony rock. Gimme. Keep that up and I may take a real shine to ya.
I'd rather you take a fake shine to Emmett.
I'm working on it.
So, you got everything you need for your big scene?
Everything except for your friend.
Emmett Brown.
You need that
guy
too?
About yay high. He'll be the one with Edna Strickland.
Not for long he won't.
Great.
Okay, that's all ready. Huh. And now I need that light to go green. How will I get that light to go green? Are you wonder? Is it green?
Hey, the light's green. That means Doc could take the DeLorean out again.
Okay. Oh crap, I can't go this way. Oh god.
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my dear. Yes?
The light's green.
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, the light's gone green.
Wonderful. If the system's checked out, I should be able to take it for another test run.
It should be 12 hours.
I've got to run a short errand, Miss Strickland. I suggest you think about what I've been saying.
Oh, I will.
So he arrives here 12 hours earlier, and he just... I don't know what he does.
When did you land this time?
9 hours and 37 minutes ago.
Ouch.
Frankly, it started to get a little difficult to avoid running into myself. Still, the time jump yielded some interesting new data on the flux field. I'll run some more tests, and we'll see what we find.
9 hours and 37 minutes. That's not enough, is it?
Nope, no green light yet.
No, but it needs to be aged for 12 hours before it breaks down. When it cleans in the DeLorean and tells Citizen Brown it's time for another test. It's not time for another test. It's not green. Let's see if I can just say it's
I
green.
need to talk.
Excuse me, my
Mr. Sagan, take your time.
much obliged, Miss Strickland. Yes?
No, it's not green.
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric...
Yeah, the light's still...
The analysis can take a while. Be sure to let me know when the light turns for another test run.
Okay. So, what am I supposed to do? Light's not green. I can't just make it go green, can I?
Hey, the light's green.
No, it's green now. Well, woohoo, yeah. Alright, test run.
Hey, Carl.
I'm sorry, Miss Strickland.
Call me Edna.
Okay. You have something going on?
Your chronometer's gone green again.
Excellent. Let's hope this time my test run is a success. I'm sorry to desert you again.
Yes, well, you've left me with plenty to think about.
What is he talking to her about? So I just need like about 2 hours and 30 minutes-ish.
Yeah, any luck this time?
Depends what you mean by luck. My arrival time was off again.
By how much?
8 hours this time. Gave me the chance to take in 3 showings of Frankenstein. Good movie. A bit implausible from a scientific perspective, but
He
I can see how my younger
watched the
self would
movie
have
3
been
times.
mesmerized.
What about the DeLorean?
Oh, yes. I did get one critical piece of information. The chromium elements in my circuits became unstable during the temporal shift. I should replace them with titanium.
Great.
Now, unfortunately, titanium won't become commercially available till the Kroll process is perfected in 9 years.
9 years?
But there may be another solution. I'm going to fire up the chronometric analyzer again. Then, while I'm stalling in there, you can... Uh-oh. Where did it go?
Uh-oh.
The lab!
You better get down there before she makes the situation impossible. I'll tend to the DeLorean.
Oh, here it is.
Age to perfection. Hey, Emmett, I'm back.
Oh no.
Oh my!
You know, I
What a
thought
couple they
you were
are.
coming down here to keep Emmett focused on his invention.
No,
Yeah.
she is. But she's generously scheduled brief canoodling breaks every 45 minutes to keep my mind fresh.
Time's up, dear. Let's get back to work.
Shall we?
Now, Mr. Corleone, what can I do for you?
I left something in the lab.
Can I go into the lab for a bit? I think I left something in there.
Sorry, but I'm afraid the lab is off limits until Emmett's finished tuning the mental alignment meter.
But...
No exceptions.
Oh my god. Carl Sagan wants to
Mr.
talk to
Sagan
you.
says he needs to talk to you back at the high school.
He does? Whatever for?
Wants to talk to you about his escape from
He wants to
Tenant.
give you the scoop about his thrilling escape from Kid Tannen.
That's yesterday's news. Our invention will be tomorrow's story.
Okay. Has a lead on the
He
speakeasy
says he's
arsonist.
got a lead on the speakeasy arsonist.
He does he? Well, I'm not sure anyone cares about that old story anymore. But I suppose I could spare a few minutes in the service of solving a crime. Will you be all right without me, sweetheart?
It'll be tough, but I think I'll muddle through.
Try to keep him focused. He's so easily distracted.
Don't I wish?
You know what? Let's put on some tunes.
Oh.
At least he's happy.
That doesn't need to be sprayed by fabric
So I'm gonna have to spray him or something.
There it is. I've been looking all over for my portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Where'd you find it?
Out by the trash.
That's strange. I haven't been out there for hours. Oh well.
Are you gonna spray your jacket? It's looking a little dusty.
Not until it's really dirty. This cleanser doesn't grow on trees, you know. Well, some of the ingredients grow on trees, but the rest are synthesized polycarbonate
Really
detergent
dirty?
blends.
I can do that. I'll wait until you're at the expo to show Edna what a suit-destroying slob you can be.
Well, that's about it.
It is?
Okay.
Yep. As soon as I get all this stuff loaded into the truck, I'll be ready for the expo. Want to lend me a hand?
How about I go tell Edna you're coming? I'll, get her ready for you to pop the question.
Good thinking. Go on ahead. I'll meet you there.
I really hope this works.
Don't know if I feel sorry for Edna or not.
Marty!
Probably not.
Doc!
Where's Edna?
Where's Edna?
She's inside, setting up her booth. It's
Oh, she
almost
got
time for the
inside.
opening ceremony.
Holy jeez, I better work fast. I think I got it all worked out. When it all comes together, Edna will think you're the worst guy in town. I just need a couple more pieces.
Well, don't go to too much trouble.
What do you mean? Oh.
Oh no, he's getting cold feet. You fixed the
Got
DeLorean.
the time circuits fixed.
Not exactly. You see, I've been mulling things over, and in the timeline you're from,
The right timeline.
They're all
Yes,
right,
yes.
don't you get it?
I've got a wife.
A great wife. Clara, and kids, and a dog, and a bitchin' time train, and
Edna? How does her story turn out? How does she end up?
She ends up alone,
oh, well, Edna ends up,
screaming at kids. Alone and miserable. Well,
to be
stuck to
honest,
say it.
she ends up kinda sad.
Sad?
She lives with some cats in a dinky little apartment, and she spends most of her time yelling out her window at people, and collecting newspapers, and living in the past.
I see.
Yeah. You can't exactly make it best of both worlds.
Perhaps we've been going about this problem the wrong way. Do we really have to completely obliterate my timeline so we can restore yours?
Doc?
Maybe we could have the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
I could be with Edna, but it could be a little bit, you know, more
Science.
Can you hear yourself? Do you know what you're saying? Let me remind you.
She tried to erase your brain.
Doc, she tried to erase your brain.
Oh, she was terrible, no argument. Horrible. Oh, but she started out with such pure intentions.
So did Nero. I don't believe this.
All I'm saying is, let's stop and take a breath. This elaborate plan to derail my younger self's love life, is the short-term misery worth the long-term gain? Maybe we could find a third way, one where everybody wins. What do you think?
Well, we do have a time machine. I can't.
No. I'm sorry, Doc. I can't go along with what you're saying. You don't belong with
All
Edna.
negative.
So you're determined to break us up, in spite of my stated wishes.
Basically, yeah.
Then there's nothing left to say.
It's probably
Where
gonna
are you
go and
going?
change time.
Why should it matter to you? Aren't you planning on overriding me?
Oh no. This is the right thing to do. I mean, well, they went to extremes. They have to fail in this expedition, in this expo. Alright, Emmett.
Hey, Emmett, what's keeping you?
No, hello, Michael. I guess I've got a mild case of stage fright. I'm about to play my big scene, you know? No telling how Edna's gonna react.
You've, got something on your suit.
Oh, so I have.
Oh no. Oh no.
Anti-stain formula, work your magic.
Emmett!
Just in the nick of time. Step back now. We're gonna need a little space here.
Oh, aren't you a vision? Like something that descended from the heavens.
Yes, I'm feeling a bit elevated at the moment. There's something I've just gotta ask you.
Wait, your tie's a bit crooked.
I've been holding it inside for weeks now, and I've simply gotta get it off my chest.
Oh.
It's all ripping and falling apart.
Grandfather's suit!
My formula!
Oh.
Don't look! Turn your head! I'll be right back, and we can try this all over again.
Emmett Lathrop Brown!
Huh?
Trixie Trotter! How do you know this woman?
I don't! I mean, I listened to some of her records, and I may have taken a picture or two of her, but I...
Go on! Deny to the world that you know me. Perhaps it is true, but I know you all too well.
What is going on here?
You rich boys are all alike. You think material possessions can compensate for a broken heart. Well, you can take back your furs and take back this gaudy diamond too. I need your expensive presents. I need you. And more importantly, little Emmett Jr. needs you.
Don't Edna me. Apparently you are not the man I took you for.
But I am, see? The mental alignment meter proves it. I am the man you fell in love with.
Let me see that card. I should have known. A degenerate criminal. Get out of my sight! I never want to see you again!
Ah.
That was rough, Emmett. I'm sorry you had to go through it, but things are gonna be okay.
No,
You and me can...
it's not gonna be okay.
Emmett?
That went off great, huh?
Yeah. Maybe too great.
Yeah. Future's not gonna be the same. He's probably not even gonna see Frankenstein. He's probably gonna quit science altogether. Yeah, he's probably just gonna go law.
Emmett!
Go away.
Come on! Where are you? I'm sorry you had to go through that scene at the expo. Things didn't work out the way you expected, but everything's gonna turn out okay. See, I know how this story turns out, and...
The story is over.
What is he doing? Think of the future.
Stay there, Emmett! Don't throw away your future!
I don't have any future.
What's the dog tied up? Oh, cranes.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Stop!
What are you doing up here?
Don't jump!
I wasn't gonna jump. What use where I come when I want to think?
Oh.
I want to be
Startling him.
alone.
Oh.
Carry on then.
Well, don't let me bother you. Go ahead and think.
Can't you take a hint? I don't want you here. I don't need you.
You don't know what you need.
And you do?
As a matter of fact, yeah. You need...
See Frankenstein, see Frankenstein, see Frankenstein. Engage your emotions.
to get some perspective. Think about it. All the people who
What's
have
that
it
noise?
even worse than you. For instance, Frankenstein's monster.
Frankenstein. I tell you that my very life force is drained away, and you want to talk about Hollywood monster movies.
It's a very inspirational monster movie. Especially the scene where they bring the monster to life. There's this big gurney that lifts him up into the air, and see, there's this wild storm going on, and lightning crashing everywhere. It's amazing.
Oh, like right now?
You just gotta see it, Emmett. It'll change your life.
Look at my helmet. Which light is flashing?
Yellow.
Apathy. I don't care about movies. I don't care about anything anymore. And I never will.
Don't give me that. You care.
You care about love. You care about inventing.
You still care about inventing things.
Inventing is overrated. 99% hype, 10% fraud. Name one invention that ever did anybody any good.
How about...
The telephone.
the telephone? Think how that invention has revolutionized the whole world.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Now a person can be rejected long distance.
Yeah, you couldn't do that before. A light bulb.
Think about Edison and the light bulb. That was a great invention.
Yeah, might have been.
So you can see.
If there was anything in this miserable world worth illuminating.
The car.
The automobile was a great invention, right? You love cars.
Yes. If I'm lucky, I may be struck by one today.
Help me out here.
You're getting on my nerves, Corleone. At least you would be if I still cared about anything.
He's going emo. You care about love.
Your heart's broken, I know. First breakup's a bitch, but you'll fall in love again, sooner or later. There's a woman waiting in the wings, and she's worth waiting for.
And her name is...
Spare me the platitudes. Now that Edna has turned my heart into a desiccated husk, I'm done with love. Forever.
Hill Valley.
We're all depending on you to pull it together. Why? You're gonna put Hill Valley on the map.
Oh, please. My greatest fear is that I'll end up frittering my life away in this miserable town.
You care about me.
Me? You care about me, Doc.
You?
Yeah.
You did this to me.
Did what?
I didn't do this.
I was perfectly content drudging away in my dad's law office. You show up out of nowhere, get me all excited about inventing, and disappear. 2 months later, you show up again, you trick me into making a hero out of myself and getting involved with Edna Strickland. Then you appear a third time and pretend to be my friend just so you can yank the rug out from under me and send me sprawling into the dirt.
Okay, I can work with that.
I loathe you, Michael Corleone. Or is that even your real name?
Or is that even your real name? No.
Marty. My name is Marty.
Oh, so everything you've told me's been a lie.
More or less.
Why? Why did you ruin my life?
I did it for your own good.
Edna was no good for you. She was leading you down the wrong path.
I see. You had my best
Making
interests
me
at
into a
heart.
villain.
Yeah.
Just like my father.
Oh, but there's more to it, see.
Look at his helmet. I did it for the sake of your future.
Your father doesn't know your true path.
And you do?
Yes!
How is it that I can create a mental alignment meter and yet fail to realize that you are completely delusional? Oh, what does it matter? The world is absurd.
No, I know exactly what I'm doing. See?
I'm from the future.
I know this may sound crazy, but you gotta listen. In 1985, you're gonna invent a time machine.
You're right. It sounds crazy.
I'm just trying to explain where I'm coming from. In 1985,
You're right.
I'm just trying to explain.
What? There's no other option, what?
I did it for fun.
You ruined my life for fun?
Yeah, that's how I get my kicks.
You bastard. And all that time you spent building up my dreams, telling me I was going to be a great scientist.
Cheer up.
Don't stop dreaming. You are gonna be a great scientist.
Your flattery doesn't work anymore.
You're delusional.
Yeah, what a laugh. Dreams are only for people with guts enough to follow them.
You're saying I don't have guts?
You? Look at you.
What do you know? A person like you? You don't know the first thing about me. I have more dreams in my little finger than you'll ever have.
Hey, daydreams don't count.
Daydreams? That's what they said to Edison. That's what they said to Einstein. That's what they said to
Dr. Frankenstein?
Yeah! And look what they accomplished. I'm sick of people telling me what I can and can't do. First my father, then Edna, now you! Listen to me, good From now on, I'm living my life my way. I'm taking my own advice and I'm following my own ideas. My ideas. Do you hear me? My ideas. Great Scott. I've got it.
Got what?
The solution. My invention. I know how to make it work.
Mental alignment meter?
No, my airborne personal transport device.
The rocket car?
Not rockets at all. That was my mistake. The basic idea was sound, but the propulsion system was unworkable. But the lightning. Suddenly the answer is clear. It came to me all at once, like
a bolt of lightning?
Exactly. Static electricity. Super ionized static electricity powering the asynchronous oscillation of frictionless plates inside that. What's this stupid thing doing on my head?
Emmett, you're you again.
Here I've been wasting my time with silly mind-reading tricks when there's serious science to be done. And the expo begins at 8.
Let's get the hell out of here before anything else happens.
What?
I said, let's get out of here before anything...
Oh no! Well, good to see you. I'm out of here. Alright, goodbye, Emmett. I'm out of here. Hello. What are you doing here? Oh, helmet. I'll take this.
Emmett's helmet. I don't think he needs it now.
Oh, you think he doesn't need it?
It's not going anywhere. Can't undo the knot.
Maybe you could drive the truck?
Should I go for help? Better not leave him.
You could drive up underneath him, by God. Oh, let's go.
Hold on!
I wasn't planning on doing anything else.
The expo's already started. It's not going anywhere.
No, it's not.
Emmett!
What?
Sorry about Edna.
I'm sorry about you and Edna.
Water over the bridge! Now get me down from here!
Can you climb up?
Can you climb up?
I'm afraid I can't find a convenient purchase for my upper limbs.
What?
No handhold!
Got anything useful?
Got anything useful on you?
Only my wallet. Oh, and this portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Oops!
I'll help finish your invention.
I'll help you finish your new invention.
Great! The first step is to get me down from here!
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I had to get you so upset. See, I figured you needed to...
Forget it! This isn't the time for long-winded explanations.
Hang in there.
Very funny.
Yes, very funny. Very, very funny. I'm a jokester, you see? A layabout. Cleanser.
Emmett's solution. This stuff's dangerous.
Let's apply the solution to this statue. Let's grab the rope.
I can't grab it from here.
You want to put on the helmet?
Emmett's helmet. I don't think...
I was thinking it was more for you. Anyway, back up we go, and we're gonna swing like Tarzan.
I don't have a choice.
Alright, we're good enough. Swing! Swing! I probably want to hold his hand first. Grab my hand.
Gotcha.
Let's get out of here.
Your pants. They're stuck.
Do something. something before we're crushed! Ah!
Let's get the spray bottle. Let's dissolve the rest of your pants.
What are you doing?
Trust me. Hold on.
What did you say your name was again?
Marty.
Marty? Thanks.
Don't mention it.
That rope did not look taut.
The catalyst will need to be made out of tungsten, given the temperature within the converter will no doubt be intense. We'll have to harvest the filaments from all the light bulbs in my house.
Your invention. You think you can finish it before the end of the expo?
Think? I've got to. My future depends on it.
Then let's go.
Of course, the oscillating plates will need to be calibrated precisely. Even the slightest misalignment could cause the magnetic field to fluctuate in intensity, leading to sudden shifts in polarity. The results could
Alright, let's
conceivably
get
be
out of here.
catastrophic.
Who cares?
My thought exactly. Science should be messy and unpredictable, or else where's the fun of it?
Oh, he's picking her up.
Need a lift?
Mr. Sagan, got the kinks worked out of your car of the future?
Not all of them, but at least the DeLorean's mundane terrestrial functionality remains intact.
As usual, I have not the slightest idea what you're talking about. In fact,
You can still drive it.
remind me of someone I used to...
There, my dear, don't worry. I'm sure we'll all turn out well in the end.
Maybe for everyone else, but I suddenly feel very much like someone who's going to be alone and unloved for a very long time. Maybe I should get a cat.
Oh no.
Nonsense.
Be a crazy cat lady.
100% certainty that you're going to have a long and fulfilling life.
How can you know that?
I think you'll find I know almost everything worth knowing about you and young Emmett. And his friends.
And his friends.
Tell me, how much do you know about Michael Corleone?
Oh no. Is he going bad? Oh no, he's going bad. Oh shit. He's gonna wreck my future so he can create his utopia. Because I'm gonna ruin their future.
Let me explain it again. I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable.
It was you.
It was science.
Science.
She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. If Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
Doc.
Not science. Anything but science. Oh, science before hose. Oh my god, this took a turn. Yeah, I'm kinda liking this story, the way it's turning out. When I first started off, it's like, whatever. Just writing it off. And then as it keeps going, it's like from episode 3 onwards, it starts getting real intense. I like that. Well, I guess I'll see you, whoever you are, in the next episode. Or video. I never know what comes out. Not even me. My god. Are you from the future? Can you tell? Peace.